Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Policeman charged in relation to hijacking of delivery truck. Two men, including a police officer, have been charged with a recent multi-million-dollar robbery of a delivery truck with cooking oil. 35-year-old Detective Corporal Maurice Whittingham and a construction worker Michael Daly, 34, have been charged with robbery, aggravation, and kidnapping. The men were charged after being interrogated on Friday. The two men were arrested for hijacking a separate truck transporting cooking oil in St. Catherine last Saturday. Separate said the cooking oil was being transported when the truck was hijacked. The stolen cooking oil has not been recovered. 6 persons injured in two-vehicle crash in Montego Bay. 6 persons were rushed to Conner Regional Hospital on Saturday following a two-vehicle collision in Rose Heights, Montego Bay. It's reported that a Toyota motor car slammed into a Toyota Vaxi operating as a taxi. 5 passengers in the Vaxi were injured, one of them in critical condition. Killed defending friend's honor. A relative of Jardine Grant, the 26-year-old woman who was stabbed to death during an altercation with another woman in Spalding, Clarendon on Friday, says the public's view of her cousin's death is hurting the grieving family. Reports from the Spalding police are that at about 2:15 p.m., Grant, who was armed with a knife, pounced upon other woman as she was walking along the roadway. A tussle ensued and Grant was subsequently stabbed in the upper body. The police were alerted and upon arrival, Grant was transported to hospital where she was pronounced dead. Kenya Grant told reporters that the family's grief is compounded by the fact that Jardine's daughter is celebrating her 7th birthday today. Kenya added that the celebratory mood in the family has also been dampened despite her getting married last night. According to Kenya, the dispute which claimed the life of her cousin stemmed from a love triangle. She said, however, the man at the center of the dispute is the boyfriend of Jardine's friend. It's over a man, but it's not Jardine's man. Jardine got pulled into it like a bait. She's my relative, but it's so dumb. It's one of the dumbest ways to die. This don't have nothing to do with her, and she lost her life because of this, said Kenya, adding that her cousin had followed bad company. It's not Jardine's battle. She's not fighting over a man for herself. Jardine Grant is friends with another female who is at the war with the suspect, which is an ongoing fight. She's a third party in the fight. On Thursday, the person who killed Jardine Grant beat up Jardine's friend, so what the friend did was bring Jardine in the next day, which was Friday. Jardine is wrong. She shouldn't have gone to the place, but she got pulled into the fight, Kenya reported. Kenya also challenged the police report that Jardine was armed with a knife. She alleged that Jardine's friend had called the suspect indicating that they were at her home for revenge. Jardine never had a knife. The suspect had a knife. The suspect allegedly purchased a knife because Jardine's friend called her and told her that they were coming at her house. They actually waited at the suspect's home for her. So she, the suspect, left work early to go home, claimed Kenya. Kenya says despite the grief as the family grapples with the news of her cousin's tragic and untimely death, Jardine is also capable of blaming her demise. She's already dead, but I would give her 2 slaps. To be very honest, I don't even blame the suspect. She could have taken a different approach, but Jardine's friend pulled Jardine into it, and the friend aggravated the situation. I have to be fair. She pulled Jardine into her battle that she lost the day before, then run left Jardine, said Kenya, further claiming that her cousin was attacked by more than one woman. Kenya said Jardine had plans to bask in the usual Christmas Eve festivities, having already purchased outfits for herself and her daughter, and had done extra shopping for her daughter's birthday. Partygoers urged to be careful over festive season. Partygoers are being implored to exercise caution when attending events over the festive season. Speaking in an interview, head of the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF Corporate Communications Unit, Senior Superintendent of Police SSP Stephanie Lindsay, said that if you know that there is gang conflict and other things happening in a space, and you see an event pop up, don't attend. Choose somewhere else to go. It's all in the interest of safety and security. She pointed out that partygoers may end up getting injured from dispute between rival gangs. Where you have gang conflict, the gangsters will use any and every opportunity to get at their opponents. We see where you have gangsters operating in the same space as innocent citizens, and they are attacked by their opponents. Often, the innocent citizens have nothing to do with the conflict. They are the ones that are so affected, she pointed out. Meanwhile, SSP Lindsay is reminding persons that they are required under the law to have permits from the relevant authorities for events that they are staging. Make sure that you apply for your permit within the right time. The law says that it should be at least 10 days before the event. We just want everybody to have a good time, she said. She urged event organizers to abide by the Noise Abatement Act and to play music at a tolerable level. You have to take your neighbors and other persons into consideration. We are aware and we know that at this time of the year, people want to go out about their business and have their festivities, and we encourage people to have a good time, but we want persons to just be mindful of each other so that we can all coexist, she added. SSP Lindsay further encouraged Jamaicans to exercise greater care on the roads. She said persons should not be texting, drinking, or doing other activities while operating a vehicle, as these activities are distracting and can cause road accidents. I've always wanted a Christmas baby, says mom who gave birth to daughter on Christmas Day. For as long as Chevelle Bartley can remember, she has dreamt of having a baby on Christmas Day. At least 3 of her relatives were born around Christmas. A cousin was born on December 29, and her sister and another cousin on the 28th of the month. Me always say if me pregnant, me have my baby on Christmas. When me do the ultrasound, them tell me say the 29th of December, and every day me say a Christmas Day me have baby. Even when me feel pain last night, me I cry and wake up and say, me ready to have the baby, she said. Although she was anxious about going into labor, Bartle shared that she was ecstatic that her dream of having a Christmas baby came true. She welcomed her first child, a daughter, Nashe Nesbet, at 3:05 a.m. Sunday. An emotional Bartlett was among 6 others who were presented with gifts from the Kiwanis Club of Kingston 23 East Division at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital on Sunday. It's a part of what we do, serving the children, and we also have a program that deals with ages from 0 to 5 years old. So this fits perfectly in what we do, chairman of the division, Audrey Bond said. Burna Boy falls in love with Jamaica, seeks to purchase home. Burna Boy is in love with Jamaica and will seek to purchase a home on the island, while he is also expected to return next year for another vacation. The Nigerian international music sensation, whose real name is Temani, departed the island yesterday evening to the private jet center at the Sangsa International Airport in Montego Bay. Burna Boy and his entourage are headed to Lagos, Nigeria on a private jet with the flight expected to last 11 hours. He was met by senior Jamaican government officials, Delano Severide, Senior Advisor Strategist of the Ministry of Tourism, and Odette Dare, Regional Director of Jamaica Tourist Board, who bade him farewell. They also presented him with a Jamaican souvenir. During his stay in Jamaica, Burna Boy vacated at Trail Club and partied at Lush, Tabio, and 2727 in Montego Bay after winning his Jamaican fans with a performance at the National Stadium. He also spent time in Kingston. The Jamaican attractions have the attention of Burna Boy, who professed his love for the island and its people, with Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett, who is overseas, committing to ensuring that Burna Boy has a stellar vacation in New York. As he departs the island, Canadian Prime Minister Justin, who arrived tomorrow for the week-long vacation, while the government of Maryland, United States of America, Westmore, is scheduled to depart after spending time at Rose Hall St. James over the holidays. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.